Cindy Sherwin joins us now. So Cindy, the group wanted to demonstrate what they go through every day just to get around in this city.
That's right, Paul, and they didn't conduct an expensive, fancy experiment. They didn't survey thousands of people. All they did was try and use their purchasing power on Masson Street in Rosemont, and it proved to be a task that was much more difficult than it seems.
Just navigating Montreal streets and sidewalks in a wheelchair is a task in itself. Broken pavement and construction, and badly parked cars block the way.
The problem is not my wheelchair, it's the infrastructure.
Laurence Parent is a successful student applying to do a PhD, yet it's difficult for her to even go out for a cup of coffee.
It's weird because we have this strong public systems that, like, for example, my wheelchair is covered by the Régie d'assurance maladie du Québec, but I cannot go anywhere, so it doesn't make sense.
Activists for the disabled decided to prove that point by taking a tour in Rosemont. They were joined by a couple of Quebec politicians who agreed to make the trip in wheelchairs themselves.
It's not acceptable. I think we are the same citizen, and we must have an access of all of the store.
This ramp is not conform, and in fact it's probably dangerous for people in electric chairs.
Sometimes the ramp is fine, but the door is a problem.
What would they have to do to fix that?
Maybe put a button so that it would automatically open, or at least a bell so that somebody could come and help.
Here's another perfect example on Masson at a pharmacy that appears to be recently updated. A ramp up and easy access in. But if I were in a wheelchair, I don't know how I'd get out.
This ramp is so steep, even sporty Marie-Hélène is challenged.
Oh boy!
Non, j'ai pas été capable.
It was all an eye-opener.
Oh, it's incredible. I thought I understand the situation of handicapped persons, but I realized this morning that it is worse than I thought.
The team passed out letters advising merchants of the problems, but in most parts of Montreal, there are no laws in place to force their hand.
You know, at first I was really proud, and yes, I come from Montreal, but now I'm like, well, if you use a wheelchair, don't come.
Access denied. Cindy Sherwin, CTV News.
Voters living in Saint Laurent will be going to the polls tomorrow. Justice